Well, for today's video, this is a older model Riccar commercial vacuum, and it's going to need a few different parts replaced. So I've got those, obviously. The only part that I did not buy that I do technically need is a new headlight. So we're about to commence with reassembly, and I figured I'd pop back in so you guys can see me grease the bearing. They're not really all that difficult to do. So I'm just going to grab the bearing, put a couple drops, and then spin it around. I'm only lifting this up so you guys can see it. And that'll help the oil kind of work its way into the bearing. It's actually a nice, healthy bearing. That's why I'm thinking this thing's been maintained some over the years. So throw this back in. Got to line up the rod. So here we have the underside of the machine again. And so this little piece right here actually came out from inside of here. I would like to replace that with the proper one at some point, but that one unfortunately is not the right one. Now, I did kind of take a gamble with this machine in the sense that I knew that there was going to be some parts I was going to buy for it that just flat out wouldn't work or had a very good chance of not working. One of them was that little seal. Unfortunately, this is kind of the nature of the beast. This particular machine, well, most parts are very similar, if not the exact same, like these two pieces are. All these parts work for a new model Riccar commercial. I believe it's an 8950 or 8960, one of the two. It's the only commercial machine that they currently sell. So, be that as it may, you kind of have to take a gamble on some of these older machines. And the beauty of this design is the fact that you can get parts so easily for these things. And such as with most things in life, they can be solved with a correct sized hammer. So what I did was I kind of meandered it back into place. This screw was out still, and I kind of tapped it in through the center piece right here that actually is underneath. It's connected to this. It actually is this piece. So what I did was I just kind of tapped everything through, and then now I'm going to put both of these C-clips back on, and we'll go from there. So on this machine we also have a bumper guard that has definitely seen better days. So we'll go ahead and pull this off because I do have another one. And we have a single Phillips screw over here on this side. We'll just go ahead and remove this. There we have that. So this is really kind of worn out, unfortunately, as I drop other pieces. So we'll throw that away. And then here is the brand new one. It's really interesting that, you know, as old as this machine is, the newest model of this version, the parts, for the most part, cross over to it without much of an issue. So now we're finishing up the rest of the machine. Brand new belt. And we'll just loop that around the motor shaft. Grab our brush roll. And that works well. Go a feeling this machine's going to be a great runner. At least as a vacuum, that is. So bottom plate for the new belt door, back forward, bottom plate. Make sure that latches onto the two tabs on the base of the power nozzle. Actually start these by hand. Nice. Everything here seems to be okay. Now the last thing we have to do is replace those old ratty wheels. So you guys can see these are old, worn out. These are going to be a nice addition. On this side you have standard little C-clip we've been dealing with the whole time. We'll go ahead and remove the wheels by doing this. There's the wheel. We have a small retaining washer. And I just used the other end to just pop this cap out because it's going to be a lot easier just to remove the C-clip from this side. And then send the axle through the other way. There's the axle. Don't want to lose that little washer. So here is our new wheel. So what we're going to do is just kind of put it back in place. There we have that. There's the retainer. So there's that. And we just have to essentially reinstall on the other side. Set the power nozzle up. And more or less like a glove. Not bad. So we'll just throw just a small dab of oil, not much. And there we have it. I did already service this thing partially. It does already have a brand new bag in it. But there's a couple more things we can do. And I'm actually going to replace this bag again because this is the lower quality Walmart Arm & Hammer one. Now this pre-motor filter has already been replaced, but we're going to install a slightly different bag. This one's blue. It's a Cirrus, for a Cirrus vacuum, but they'll work just the same. They're also based off the Panasonic design. So we have a new bag. Let's go ahead and puff this one out. Put the scent tab in. Throw the bag in place. And I'm going to vacuum out the inner plate here. And next time you guys see me, we'll do some vacuuming. So, give it a try. job burning carpet. All in all, it's really not a bad little machine. It has really good agitation, especially with those new brush strips. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more vacuum repair videos. You all stay classy.